Let's look at now the first story, the Messiah and the Roman Centurion. Now, first of all, I want to say that this personal encounter never happened between them. So as you see on your screen, you can see the Centurion there speaking to a Messiah, right? Or a picture of the Messiah, so to speak. But they never met face to face at this time at all, even though the scriptures might kind of look like it or read that this happened. So we're going to give it a clean read to get a full understanding. Matthew chapter 8. And when Jahoshua was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion beseeching him, and saying, Master, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented. And Jahoshua saith unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Master, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this man, Go, and he goeth, and to another, Come, and he cometh, and to my servant, Do this, and he doeth it. So we see here that the Messiah has agreed to come and heal the centurion. Now I know it looks like that they're having a face-to-face conversation, but the truth of the matter is they are both speaking to each other through messengers, and we'll prove that soon. Verse 10. He marveled and said unto them that followed, Truly I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. Now this gives us an understanding that this centurion, although many might claim that he's an Israelite centurion, it's not so. He's a Roman centurion off of the Roman nation. He is a Gentile that way. But he turns to the people, the Messiah, and says that he's not found so great faith in all of Israel. Because this man here didn't even want the Messiah to come to his house. He humbled himself before the Messiah, and he said, Just say the word, and my servant will be healed. This belief is very, very great, and the Messiah even points it out himself, because it says here that he marveled. He never saw so great faith among anyone in Israel. And this is quite profound. Continuing Matthew 8. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And Jahoshua said unto the centurion, Go thy way, as thou hast believed, so it be done unto thee. And his servant was healed in the self same hour. So these words are profound. The Messiah says that there's going to be many people of other nations coming into the kingdom. And there's going to be many Israelites who are blood Israelites, and they're going to be cast out into outer darkness. And the reason for this is because they don't have faith. And that was the problem that the Messiah and the Father had with the ancient children of Israel in the days of the 40 years of wandering in the wilderness. They lacked faith and trust and belief in the Most High. And we can see here that it also extends into the future. So my here words would be, and my advice is, for all of us, whether you're an Israelite or a Gentile, ask the Messiah for faith and make sure you have great faith. Otherwise, you will not get into the kingdom if you don't have faith in the Messiah. These words are true and faithful. Let's continue. Luke 7. This is now another incident of the same scenario with the centurion. Let's read. Now when he had ended all his sayings in the audience of the people, he entered into Capernaum. Verse 2. And a certain centurion's servant who was dear unto him was sick and ready to die. And when he had heard of Jahoshua, he sent unto him the elders of the Jews, beseeching him that he would come and heal his servant. So right off the bat, we can see that he sends the elders of the Jews, the priests, the Levites, the chief elders, because this man is well respected. And when they came to Jahoshua, they besought him instantly, saying that he was worthy for whom he should do this. For he loveth our nation, and he hath built us a synagogue. So right off the bat here, we can see clearly that this centurion is not an Israelite. He is a Gentile. For the words of the Jews, the elders here confirm this. It says that he loves our nation. That's the Israelite nation. Verse 6. Then Jahoshua went with them, And when he was now not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, saying unto him, Master, trouble not thyself, for I am not worthy that thou shouldest enter under my roof. So here we have 2 times. First, he sends out the elders, right? He sends out the elders to the Messiah. He speaks to them because he feels unworthy to even approach the Messiah. Now, it's good to know that when somebody who is distinguished sends a messenger, an ambassador of any type, that ambassador or messenger is a big representative of the person who is speaking. So it's as if the words that are being carried are the person who sent them. It's their words themselves. So we know that when the elders came to the Messiah, the elders of the Jews, that they said that this man sent word that he wanted a healing. Verse 7. Wherefore, neither thought I myself worthy to come unto thee, but say in a word, and my servant shall be healed. So again, we see this great faith coming through, and he didn't even see the Messiah. And even though in the last verses in Matthew chapter 7, it appeared that he was speaking to the Messiah face to face, we have to understand that these messengers came to the Messiah, so it's just as if he was speaking face to face, because these words are true, going back and forth between the centurion and the Messiah. However, again, they never met face to face. Verse 8. For I also am a man set under authority, having under me soldiers. And I say unto one, Go, and he goeth, and to another, Come, and he cometh, and to my servant, Do this, and he doeth it. When Jahoshua heard these things, he marveled at him, and turned him about, and said unto the people that followed him, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And they that were sent, returning to the house, found the servant whole that had been sick. Matthew chapter 27, verse 54, it reads, Now when the centurion and they that were with him, watching Jahoshua, saw the earthquake and those things that were done, they feared greatly, saying, Truly this was the son of El. Now I brought this verse in because I do believe that this same centurion, who believed in the Messiah, who had a servant that was healed by him, he says, truly this was the son of El. It was a confirmation to him. These words I find great. This centurion is a Roman. But the main point of this is that we have faith in the Messiah.